might be able to tell from that sound, the major order has been won. Choohe is secure, and 3 defenses have succeeded, which are the terms set down by High Command for a victory. But while this is technically a victory, we shouldn't bust out the champagne just yet. A few hours ago, Acamar 4's defense just totally collapsed after a particularly vicious swarm of termitids broke through Seif defensive lines and began ransacking their field headquarters. Fortunately, casualties were minimal as the termitids were more preoccupied with tearing open the nearby supply warehouse than slaughtering the staff, who were able to reach the spaceport and evac safely. The downside of this news is that this supply warehouse was loaded with high carbohydrate, sugary snack foods, stims, and other caffeinated beverages. So now Acamar has to deal with termitids on a massive sugar high. Have you ever seen a terminid that is just utterly flipping out on caffeine for the first time in its miserable existence? It's like if you crossed Bruce Lee with Jason Voorhees and gave them the energy of, well, me. It's not a pretty picture down there. The high-carb nutritional value is also letting them reproduce and evolve completely out of fluffing control, and you do not want to know what they did with all that Mountain Dew. Why this warehouse was filled with these snack foods and not traditional MREs is still under investigation. But I imagine that someone is going to get fired for this. Out of a hell pod, into that planet, unarmed. At the same time, the defense of Tarsh is going to just imminently collapse, if it has not already, by the time of this broadcast. It is still unknown exactly how automatons keep opening up FTL lanes, which remain usable to both them and us afterwards. But Super Earth currently lacks this technology. However, I have a solution to this, Helldivers. Kill them, and then take their stuff. Then we'll have shiny new toys. They'll be dead, and I'll be laughing. So while the major order might technically be considered a victory, we are left in an overall weakened strategic position. So the situation is more complicated than one would initially give it credit for. However, this is still okay. I remain optimistic. The cure for this is relatively simple. Just inflict more violence. It's not like we're dealing with a shortage of bullets here, champs. But some good news did come from this. With the major order manpower freed up, this has led to a fresh infusion of Helldivers working the planet of Crimsica over. It is nearing, once again, 90% liberation, and is so close to democratic freedom that the debatedly sentient ion storms and red algae of that blood-soaked pile of dirt can practically taste it. That's been Liberty's latest with me, ponderatheradioangel. For the time being, we are on standby mode pending further major orders. So until my next broadcast, the galaxy is yours, Helldivers. Fight at your pleasure, wherever you please. For liberty, for freedom, for democracy, and for Super Earth.